Hi, welcome to another FSD Beta 9.2 video. Sorry I haven't posted in a couple weeks, been very busy working for Tesla, but today we're in downtown San Jose and we got a good one for you today. First, we're going to start off with a left-hand turn that I take every week on my way to my chiropractor appointment that me, even as a human, can't even understand what the lane lines want me to do and what lane to be in. Let's see how well the car handles this left-hand turn, but at nighttime. Alright, FSD has been activated. We're going to make a few turns and then we'll get to the point of interest that I was referring to.
Now turn right onto Wasway.
So light turned red on us. See what happens. Stopping on red. Stop at track control. Asking me to use the accelerator to continue. I'm going to say yes, you can continue. And there the car goes. So that's interesting. It was able to do a right on red, but only after confirmation with the throttle. So right here we will have a merge coming forward.
In 500 feet, turn left onto West San Carlos Street.
Handles the merge really well.
Now turn left onto West San Carlos Street.
Oh shit, really? Yeah, the GoPro just fell off the car, guys. But we've reset up the GoPro. Autopilot has been reactivated. So now this is the left-hand turn I was referring to. Once we go underneath this tunnel slash bridge, it's really hard to actually see where we actually need to turn into and where the lanes are. So let's see how well autopilot handles this maneuver. It's a cluster right here. Wow, I actually did that really well.
That was impressive, yeah. Like you said, that was pretty confusing just looking at it with all the railroad tracks and everything, but autopilot got it, no problem.
Can't believe our GoPro fell off right before.
What did you say about it not falling off, John?
No comment. Jesus, this thing has so much speed out. It's a rocket. Jesus. I am so sorry, YouTube. I have no idea why this happens. You buy a really expensive mount and, well, this happens. Alright, YouTube. Now, as you can see the map, we're going to make an immediate right on this road right here. We are pulled over though, so let's see what happens. Immediately puts the blinker on. There we go. So we have a blind turn from our left and right. Car is creeping forward for visibility. There is absolutely no one on the road. It's late at night. No one's out driving. It's still creeping. And there we go.
Now turn right onto South Autumn Street.
Whoa, okay, acting a little drunk there. Wheel going a little bit like this. Whoa.
Wow, seeing through that corner.
Whoa, and now it has us in the wrong lane. Let's see how this goes.
Turn right onto West San
Alright, I'm gonna report
Street.
this. And now we're officially in the lane we were originally supposed to be in.
Now turn right onto West San Fernando Street.
Man, it's acting very aggressive. Unbelievably aggressive. So now it says road closed, do not enter, but the maps say we have to go straight. It's trying to go around the do not enter, as you can see, YouTube. So we are going to try and... Wow, okay.
I love how the Tesla just wanted to swerve right around it.
You knew it. It was obvious.
Yeah, it was like, I'll bet.
As you can see, this is the direction we were traveling, and we were going this way towards this road. However, it's evident that this is a road closed with a sign saying do not enter and detour. But the Tesla tried to go right around this sign. All right, we have reset FSD 9.2. You gotta love Tesla how it sees just a giant wall in the road. And it's like, nah, let's just go around it instead of slowing down.
Now turn left onto Park Avenue.
Oh, so are we able to go left in this lane? Alright, the light turned green. And now the car decides to go, and we actually have missed the light because the car did not sense that it was okay to go. Alright, we've officially been waiting here for about 2 minutes because the crosswalk is maybe about 4 or 5 car lengths ahead of us. There is a line right in front of us, but who knows where the sensor is? So I'm just gonna wait it out and see what happens. Alright, so now it's been many minutes. So I'm gonna take over and I'm gonna move forward to where the sensor actually is and see. And now it instantly senses, and now I'm gonna reactivate FSD. Light is green, and now it allows us to make the left-hand turn. So that was a very odd moment we were in. If you've seen our previous San Jose videos, you know there's a pesky right-hand turn where the car often tries to go down the railroad tracks. So now we're about to set it up right now at nighttime to see how well 9.2 is able to handle it, and if it's able to get us in the left-hand one-way road, or if it will take us down the railroad tracks like previous versions. Let's go. Let's try it. Smack that like button. No idea what that noise was.
I've never heard that one before.
I've never heard that noise. YouTube, if you know what that noise is, please let us know down in the comments. Up here in about 3 streets, we're going to make a right-hand turn. The car often, as I've said before, likes to go down the railroad tracks. Really excited to see how it performs in 9.2 here. There's a person on the road right here, and the car is actually going around them.
Turn right onto
Did it
South
really well.
2nd Street.
Handled that car that was parking really well as well.
Right onto South 2nd Street.
Alright YouTube, here's the moment of chance. Here's the moment of truth. There is a bicyclist and I had to take over. It never likes this turn. We will run this one more time and see if it does decide to do it, whether it's pedestrians or not. That was very unfortunate. Alright, we've reset FSD, so that way hopefully this time there are no errors when trying to turn that right where the railroad track is. Alright, here we are back again. Here's the moment of truth.
South 2nd Street.
It is no right on red. So I'm gonna have to take over because it tried to go on red. Alright, now it's green. I'm reactivating FSD. And let's see how it does. Wow, this is the first time it actually did not go in the railroad tracks. So it's actually really smooth. Now the downside is we're now in a bus only lane. And we're not allowed to be here in this bus only lane. So I'm curious to know why we're in this lane.
Doesn't have a very good track record for recognizing the no turn on red signs.
Whoa, do you see that wheel, guys, at home? I don't know if you could. That was really alarming. This right-hand turn is very similar to the one we just did with the railroad tracks, as there are railroad tracks here as well, going the other direction. And see how well the car does? There is a big party of people over here on the left as well. And, oh, wow. Alright. It tried to take us down the railroad tracks, but then quickly corrected itself.
Turn right onto East.
And it got out of the bus lane.
Yeah, this time I got out of the bus lane.
One loop around the block and it already learned.
No idea why it's coming to it. It says stopping for traffic light, traffic control, but there was no traffic control there. Very interesting. I'm gonna mark that. Alright, moment of truth, round 3.
Now turn right onto South 2nd Street.
Whoa, I just tried to run that entire light. We are going to mark that again, and I will wait for it to turn green. That time it didn't even come to a stop.
Yeah, right? It didn't seem like it was even planning on stopping.
Alright, we've activated it. Still a little janky here. It made the turn, but once again, we are in a bus only lane. Here's a pedestrian coming in front of us. Oh, and it tried to swerve towards them. Did not have to take over though because the car quickly didn't recalculate it and realized where he was, slowed down, and made the right precautions.
Now turn right onto East San Fernando Street.
Whoa.
That was really close. Wow, you pull the wheel and that fender was like 6 inches.
Turn right onto
Yeah.
South 4th Street.
If you couldn't tell at home, YouTube, these green pylons, it tried to cut the turn in on the inside of the green.
Ooh, we're supposed to be turning right.
It tried to go left there eventually, if you saw the wheel right before I took over, but that was a one-way.
Now turn left.
So I
onto
decided to
South
take over and go
4th Street.
straight. 9.2 is not looking good so far for Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing mistakes worse than what 8.2 used to do around here.
I know, and like I really did enjoy a lot of what 9.2 brought to us. However, I am seeing a bunch of step backs.
Yeah, 9.1 has been my favorite so far by a pretty long shot.
Yeah, 9.0 was unbelievable. 9.1 was also a huge stepping point because it smoothed out a lot of the stuff that 9 brought out. 9.2 seems to have brought new things that
Now
set
turn
it back.
right onto South 10th Street.
Again, got a little too close to the curb over here on the right for my comfort.
No, yeah, that was getting really close.
Thank you so much for watching another FSD beta video. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to hit that like button or send this to your friends on Twitter or even Elon. We appreciate your support. Make sure to subscribe, and there's also Model 3 and Y accessories down in the description if you want to help support us. Thank you so much. Goodbye. See you next week, hopefully on Beta 10.